They're racing immediately. But a champion becomes a legend. Maccabi Diva wins it again.
Yes, yes, yes. Wins the Everest. Glen Boss wins another big one.
What about some of the owners you've had? I spoke to him today at length, Singo, and his fondness for you guys is immeasurable. When he talked, you can hear in his voice. I said, I'm going to have Gai on today on my podcast, and you could just tell his voice lit up. He went, make sure you say good day to her for me, which I will. But he's been ever consistent throughout your career.
Very much so. He's been a great, even though we've had some tumultuous times. And one funny time, it wasn't funny at the time, it was far from it, but I had more joyous, and I wanted her to run in the Doncaster because I knew she'd win it with her eyes shut.
Yep.
And he had been advised not to run her by his racing advisor, and so I really had an uphill battle. And I rang him and I said, look, she's a good thing. She's an absolute lay-down mazere. There's no discussion. You've just got to let me run her. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I said, he said something, if she doesn't win, I'm sacking you. I said, well, you sack sack trainers like you sack your wives.
Yeah.
That was not quite the right thing to say. He blew up and went ballistic at me, and down went the phone. And I rang Rob immediately. I said, oh my gosh, I said the most stupid thing. But I could feel the steam coming up my ear. And Rob said, someone has to apologise. So I went and had a swim. I came back and I wrote, darling, please, forgive me. And he wrote immediately, like he was sitting by the computer, all is forgiven.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of his longest, best relationships to date.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
I met John Singleton. I came back from overseas in the 70s, and Dad said, there's one man you've got to go and see is this Singo. And he was living in Rose Bay at the time. So I knocked on the front gate, and no one opened. So I walked through and got to the house and knocked on the front door, and no one answered. So I walked around the house and got down to the pool, and there was this mound of flesh lying by the pool. And Mr. Singleton. Of course, no one answered. No one was home. And anyway, so I thought, well, I've got to talk to him. Dad said, I've got to talk to him. So I got some water and threw it on him and woke him up. He said, let's go down the pub and we'll have a chat about what you want to do in life, which was, of course, acting. And we went down to the pub at Rose Bay, and that's where we met and where our friendship started.
That's an amazing story. I never knew that one.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.